Oklahoma Matters with Ed Kelley, sponsored by Capital West Securities.
In 1993, the first exchange-traded fund, or ETF, was introduced on the American Stock Exchange. Since then, ETFs have become an increasingly popular and practical investment vehicle. Contact Capital West Securities to learn more about ETFs and other investment options.
I'm Ed Kelley, editor of The Oklahoman. Oklahoma City and Tulsa are on a list that should be the envy of lots of other places. And the reasons why Oklahoma's two metro areas are among the strongest cities in the country right now are both familiar and comforting as the nation digs out of the worst recession in 7 decades. Business Week magazine puts Oklahoma City third and Tulsa 7th in its survey of what it calls the 40 strongest metros in the country. San Antonio is number 1 and Austin is number 2 on the list. Adding credibility to the rankings is that Business Week used data and analysis supplied by the Brookings Institution, a respected think tank in Washington, D.C. What our largest cities in Oklahoma have in common with many of the others on the same list is the housing market. In a nutshell, home prices never skyrocketed before the recession began nearly 2 years ago, which meant they didn't crater when hard times hit. In fact, housing prices rose more than 2% in Oklahoma City earlier this year. There are many, many other cities, particularly in California, Florida, and Arizona, where the subprime mortgage mess has put thousands and thousands of homeowners underwater. In addition, Oklahoma City and Tulsa are buttressed by the oil and gas industry. In Oklahoma City's case, the Business Week article specifically mentioned Devon and Chesapeake. The two companies, as well as many other energy firms, continue to supply steady employment even as natural gas prices are in a slump. The Business Week rankings are the latest stretch of positive publicity for Oklahoma City and Tulsa in the last 12 to 18 months. For example, Oklahoma City was named as the most recession-proof city in the country earlier this year. Such developments prove the fundamentals of employment and quality of life in both Oklahoma City and Tulsa are headed in the right direction. The challenge will be to keep the momentum going when the recession ends and the competition from other cities picks up.